to this first movie review of today, 7/31/2012, and today's movie review will be of Dreamhouse, or the first one will be of Dreamhouse, starring Daniel Craig, Rachel Weisz. Talk about Rachel Weisz in the past like 3 days. And so this movie is about a family who moves seemingly to the idyllic home that they've been like dreaming of, and the ideal home, not idyllic, wow, ideal home that they've been hoping for, and it turns out to be more than they bargained for, with like ghosts and shining shit and stuff. But I want to go over the pros and cons, but first I want to say something. This movie was falsely advertised. When I saw the trailer for this around, I want to say July or August of 2011, I thought, man, this movie is a really big step for Daniel Craig going into horror films now. Because it's advertised like it will be a horror film, but it's not. Really, it's, once you get past the whole fact that it's not a horror film, it's actually a pretty good thriller, but other than that, a lot of people got disappointed thinking that it was a horror film. But it's not, so let's go over the pros and cons. Pros: Daniel Craig, of course, great actor, and proves in this role. Another pro: Rachel Weisz, again, did a great job. She always does. Didn't up Daniel Craig, but did a very good job in her own right. Some of the special effects, pretty good, actually. They're okay. The plot, now some cons. The plot, I just don't know. It's actually kind of predictable. It's a predictable film. And that's unfortunate. There's not a lot of twists and turns around it. That's really a big con right there. I mean, there shouldn't be a lot of them, but there is a couple more. The other actors in it, I think the kids of the family are just weird. I mean, they're very awkward in their acting, and I know it's big for a big actor. That's big for actors like that, but it's just like that. So I mean, that's big for child actors, but it was like that. So those are my pros and cons. If I had to rate this film, I gave it about 5.5 out of 10. So not that good, but it's certainly not Daniel Craig's worst. And well, actually, probably is Daniel Craig's worst, but it's not horrible.